Come, I'll tend to your wounds. That's nice of him. I wonder if he's trying to encourage me in his own way.
これで終わりだ。
That should do
あ
it.
まり薬を塗った部分には触るな。ゆっくり休め。
Why is that line voiced?
あ、うん。ありがとう。
Oh, okay.
そうだよね。うん。じゃあそろそろ。話に。
4 enemies around me. How many do I hit? 0. Okay. That was some pixelated crash right there. My particle moved when I turned. It turns with you. Hold up. Wait. You can't do this. You can't do this. Who thought this was a good idea? Who thought this was a good idea? Look at my party. I'm level 15 and 37. You're putting me into a fight against what? 57. I've never used these characters. I mean, sure, I've used them once when I got them. So I know sort of how they play. But you can't do this. You have a system where it's basically telling you just use your favorite characters. Or use whatever characters you want. And then, in the story, it's forcing you to use characters. Specific characters. And in this case, these characters I have not used and not leveled. So they're just gonna die. Which also means I have to grind for these characters. But I can't. I can't just put these characters into my party and level them. Because they're gonna die in fights against over-leveled enemies. Which also means I have to grind for that experience share aspect. And if it's doing this, it might do this for the other characters as well. Which means... Wait, is this the only other two characters actually? No, there's Marion as well. Which means, if... I'm not just leveling up these two characters, I'm leveling up the entire party now. You can't just do this with this system that you have. It's just so dumb. Unless you were already using these characters, you now have to go grind. You have to go back and grind to level up these characters. I forget what he does. Yeah, Leston's level 37, he's already dead. Zero damage. Let's go. And we're dead. You can't restart prior to the event. What the fuck? That has never been an option before in any of the battles I've lost. Did they actually know this was bullshit? So they put that option specifically for this fight? I need to level Agnum. 40 levels. 40 levels. This game This is possibly the worst. Like I said it earlier, I was hoping that they wouldn't force me to use characters that I haven't leveled, or said something like that.
Yes.
This is the worst decision you could make
やった。
in a game. Like, you either have to not do this, for one, or for two, you have to have experience share if you want to do this, because of this specific scenario. It's just bad game design right there. Like, who thought this was a good idea?
よし。
Did they think you would just level up your party all equally? Or did they actually expect you to use those specific characters
気づかれた。
when you were going through the story? Because this is absolutely bullshit. This is terrible. Terrible design. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna go grind off screen for like 10 hours or some shit.
来るわよ。準備して。
I did not see him. Oh, well, he's a little bit stuck. So,
読むか。
so you're telling me there's an Excella here. But what you're also telling me is there's an Excella over here.
これとこれで。あれ？
You know, you would have expected one of them to move. But nope. Developers were like, nah, we'll just put this DLC character in and ignore the fact that she was actually in the story. So she can stand in two places at once. Because why not?